Hello, everyone. I just wanted to say hi and to give you an update on where I am in my journey. Well, I've pretty much been to hell and back, and I survived, and I'm here to tell you about it. Things are looking up for me now. I'm stabilized as far as emotionally, financially. I'm nowhere where I need to be financially, but I'm getting back on track. And spiritually and in my twin flame journey, I couldn't ask to be any better. There's been some incredible energies being exchanged and worked with and transmuted. I feel like my gifts and my abilities and my insight have all been upgraded, and I feel a sense of wholeness and balance and being content with the moment that I'm in now without needing to see too far into the future and without reflecting too much on the past, just enough to kind of nudge me forward even more and closer to union. Speaking of union, I've felt an incredible, intense amount of energy being exchanged between my twin and me. And people have said, "Have you heard from him?" Well, I can tell you that in a twin flame dynamic, outward contact isn't necessary for the inward contact to be real. It's fantastic when there is outward contact. It's validating. It's validating for others as well as for the ones in the pairing, but it's absolutely not necessary. But when it does come, it's very much a gift, and I believe the purpose in it is not to give validation to the two people in the union, but rather to give others the hope and inspiration and validation that that connection is real. So, ever since my twin and I connected and discovered that we are indeed each other's twin flame, we've sought out that validation, and those in our circle have sought it as well. And sadly, if they don't get that outward validation that they need, they tend to be scrutinizing or skeptical, or even just close the person out and judge them and think that they're inadequate in some way. And I can assure you that's simply not the way to handle it. If a person is very strong and grounded in the knowing that they have found this right person, then don't judge that. Give that person the space to learn and discover and grow, and encourage them and inspire them. Don't give them false hope, of course, but don't outwardly dissuade them either, because people other than the two people in the connection don't have that privy to understanding what the connection is. And sometimes those are the only two people that are meant to see what's going on. Like when you plant a garden, the person who planted the garden knows that the seeds are in the ground. But to everyone else, it just looks like a piece of plain earth. until those flowers or those vegetable plants begin to emerge through the soil. And that's what this is. But meanwhile, those two people do know that it's there. And if they claim this connection, then just trust in that. And if that plant or flower is meant to blossom, it will. And in due time, it will be there for everyone to see. Well, that is kind of what has happened with us. And I didn't even see it for myself until just the other day. I had a Facebook memory come up of a post that I made last year. And that post was saying that I felt the cord that my twin and I share was being pulled on. And also last year, my twin came into my workplace unannounced, unexpected, and claimed that he didn't even know that I worked there. So we both knew that our coming into each other's physical space that way was orchestrated by the stars and the cosmos. What I didn't realize the day he came in was that I had felt that cord being pulled on the day before he walked in my store. And I was so ecstatic to see him and so amazed how the stars just drew us back together that I had forgotten completely about feeling that sensation or writing that post until just the other day when it came up in my Facebook memories. So for those that choose to be skeptical and to not believe in the power of this connection, it's not going to be any more validating than anything else that I've experienced or that he and I both have experienced over the past few years. But for me, it is mind-boggling. It blows my mind to know that I could sense something so profound between us and the next day receive validation for it that I wasn't even meant to see or experience until a year later. So that's where I am in my twin soul journey. That's where I am in my life. I'm beginning to level out and find some stability in my finances and my emotions, and it all is intertwined and it's all coming together the way it's meant to in this new chapter, this new book of my life journey. So there you are. That's where I am today, and I'm looking up and seeing good things ahead for my twin and for me and for everyone in our circle. So blessings to you all, and thank you for following along. If you're still with me after these last 4 arduous years, thank you from the bottom of my heart for sticking by and supporting me and encouraging me and holding space for me and the union between my twin and me. So God bless you all and have a great day. Bye-bye.